Alright, howdy peeps and peoples. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going out on a trip. Now, let me lead you up to this trip because everybody knows that when you go on a trip, it gets kind of stressful towards the end and it's time to build up to this trip. As we leave, it's going to be on Thursday, the 1st of July. It rained that day. We started to, let's see, leading up to that, me and Big Daddy changed the saw blade on Brutus on Sunday. We had 2 days of logging, Monday, Tuesday, and I've been cutting like crazy trying to get ready for this trip. Tuesday night, early wee hours of Wednesday morning, we got a rain up there at Gary's. I had just a little bit, I've been cutting like crazy. I had just a little bit to finish up to get them guys where they're setting good enough to where they can log for a day or two without me. Well, I'm going on this trip next week after the 4th of July when they come back on the 6th. So I needed 2 days ahead of them to where they can log for 2 days while we're gone, because they're going to have to log the 5th and the 6th while we're on the vacation. Alright, so Thursday morning, we started up the mill. I started Thursday morning at the mill, put the band on, started the mill, got the mill running, and somebody didn't show up. So I'm stuck in the middle, running the middle, not complaining. But meanwhile, Mommy and Big Mama was trying to get somebody to come down there, figure out how to shuffle people around to get me out of the sawmill, because I'm stuck in the sawmill. Can't leave the sawmill because the sawmill ain't got enough people in it. Not complaining, just saying. I accept the challenge. Timmy showed up. Timmy'd overslept a little bit. That's what it was. Timmy'd overslept a little bit Thursday, which is fine. But when he got in there, traded me out, we hit the road and started our drive to Folly Beach, South Carolina. And man, is this going to be a fun trip. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's scope it out. Alright, I don't have anything on the drive down there. It's like a 12-hour trip, I believe, 10, 11, something like that, 12-hour trip. Getting down there. I wanted to read y'all something real quick that I wrote down. Drive to South Carolina. Plenty of wood on the ground for a day of logging. Probably won't need it till Tuesday when we're driving home with the Perry County timber bought. It's really helping to extend the days to refill the yard through this spring-summer wet. Since second week of June till the first week of July, managed to pack in 2 weeks of logs. I feel like my life revolves around keeping wood in the yard and chasing breakdowns. We really need this time together as a family to get centered, to get close to my kids. They're growing up, and they need their daddy right now, and daddy needs them right now. I really need my family right now.
What type of palm trees are those?
I like palm trees. Oh, yeah?
Just go around. It's fine.
Yeah. Go on through, buddy.
They don't like the way I'm driving.
Yeah. Might put a little to the floor a little bit. There you go. There you go. Now I got her back. Oh, hang on to her. Hang on, kids. Oh, okay. I'll let off. Some live oaks. Day one. Woke up 5:30 Eastern. Warm air. Beach was nice. Not many around. I cooked breakfast for the family. Bacon, egg, potatoes. Crew working on the pier didn't start till about 8 o'clock. 2 cranes on the job and about 15 people. Drinking ocean water and spitting out salt blocks. Played in the ocean for hours with the kids. Had a blast. Really needed this. Went to see the lighthouse. Drove all around the island, and all we found was a few shops, restaurants. Terrible writing. And a bunch of parking lots you pay to park in. The ocean is the attraction. Suggestion: when visiting the ocean, rent a large surfboard. Not in the store closest to the beach. The one tucked back in the corner playing in the surf is addictive. Yeah, see, because the one tucked back in the corner we got a cheaper deal on and stuff, quite a bit cheaper deal on and stuff like that. And there's a lot nicer people to deal with. More like locals and less like mainstream. It rained here in sheets this afternoon. Shower, walk the beach, look for shells. Clam. Foot sticks out for digging into the sand. Siphon sucks in water and blows out impurities. They leave little holes in the wet sand. Conch shell. A queen conch, snail-like creature that builds a cool shell. We've seen that too. And hermit crab. They are a neat creature that uses scavenged shells for a home, trading out different shells as they grow. Little beach crab. That's what we found that next night. You'll see at the end of this video. Levi is a crab hunter at heart. Keen eye. He uses a flashlight. They run sideways very quick and look for a scurry in the sand. A lot of fun. They are starting to make clam farms in salt waters abroad to help with the declining populations. They are killing it in a good way. Giant clams everywhere, fixing poor villages and all this mess. Look that up if y'all want to get into that. So the worrying and the animal loving and stuff, worrying about the clams and stuff, we pretty much nailed it as human beings. Yay us. But it's pretty cool. Having a great first day. Now for day 2, we're going to head to Middleton Place. But this is the 4th of July today, and we're visiting the Middleton Place, the Middleton Rice Plantation. We listened to a good reading of the Declaration of Independence. I got wrote down here, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Really connecting with my boys on this trip, probably the best reason to take it. They starting to break up with the victim mentality from lack of, no, I put it that way, for lack of daddy. What am I trying to say? The lack of daddy being around, build them up. I got wrote down here. Oh gosh, I'll tell you all this later. I ended up surfing this afternoon after we got back from the Middleton Plantation. I'll get into y'all with that later. Think that looks like Yakko? Think they're related?
How's that animal not skinny?
What's the other one, Dot? Them should be the live oaks, but I'm not, sure. I think that's right. So you think Yakko and Dot would act like that squirrel when they get larger?
Oh, what a tree.
Hey, Grumpy. Grumpy.
Yeah, check out some of this stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, the squirrel and the live oaks. Look at that one. That's a lazy live oak. It'd come all the way down to the ground. Like, ugh. Can't hold up branches anymore. Yeah, Jesse. Jackson says he knows something I know how to put on camera. You gotta give us a tour of these geesers. Are they geesers or goosers or are them ducks? No, looks like he's trying to drink his way out there.
Yeah.
Interesting. So a wonderful lady come through and told us that live oaks are evergreens. They stay green all year. And the moss is like a parasite. It's not part of the tree, but she says it don't hurt the tree. It's actually somehow helps the tree, but she says she's not sure on it. You have to look it up. Anybody wants to know the answers to all this, look it up, or maybe I'll look it up for you.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's not a live oak there. That looks like a sycamore.
It does, but it's gonna be a sycamore.
I bet it's a birch or a sycamore. Should be a sycamore though. Does anybody know? Comment down below. It looks like a sycamore. Or eucalyptus. I think eucalyptus is kind of like that. Oh, there's that mossy looking stuff in a magnolia.
Jackson, let me get down. Hold on, we're taking photo ops of the trees.
The what's and the what's?
Photo ops.
Ops?
Photo opportunity.
So it's like
Photo ops.
some kind of military thing. It's a photo ops.
Smile.
And
Jackson.
hey. Hey.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey.
Photo ops. Have you not heard of that, Mr. Photographer?
Alright, somebody on here knows. What kind of tree is this one? Here's the leaves. Share with the rest of us. If you don't care, be so kindly. They got jagged edges. It's got an oaky feel to it. Looks kind of like chestnut oak bark. Is that that's not a chestnut tree, is it? Is this a chestnut tree? This is very cool. The feeling in here.
Memorial Stone. Oh, we got some cards.
Go. Go.
You rolling?
Yeah.
I'm start rolling when they start reading the.
Oh.
There's like sheep over there.
Is it like sheep or is it actual sheep?
Actual sheep.
So it's not like sheep? Calvin, what kind of Indian are you? Look at me.
You guys said shut up to me.
Levi. So this is the way the trip's going. So one of them offends the other one, and the other one whines about the other one, and Daddy ends up screaming at all of them. Ain't that right? And then everybody's mad at Daddy. You mad at your daddy?
Daddy Patty.
Daddy Patty. You mad at your Daddy Patty?
No, you're
Kelly
Daddy
Patty.
Fatty.
Daddy Fatty?
Yeah.
What happened here?
People love the John Doe. No, that's a part too.
Look like somebody did a burnout with a wheelchair.
That is
It must have been a motorized wheelchair, Calvin.
no.
Huh?
How come Levi's so happy now, huh?
Levi, what are you happy about now? You ain't got nothing to be happy about.
Alright.
You better not be.
You just rule. Nobody's happy. 2 seconds to go.
Mommy, why ain't you complaining? Why ain't you complaining?
I'm not hot enough yet.
Huh?
I'm not hot enough yet.
You're not hot enough yet? When Mommy gets hot, she'll start complaining too.
Hey, Mom. Can we see the goat?
No.
You want to feed the goat?
We're gonna see everything but the goat.
What if the goat eats people?
Huh?
Why?
We're going to feed Jackson to a goat. Mommy. Jackson make good goat cakes.
Okay, I'm rolling.
It'd be like a boy burger. For the goats, it'd be like a boy burger for the goats. Huh? Keep it up, you'll turn into a budgie burger. You getting sassy?
Little patriots out there.
Oh, wow, look at this place.
Anything to say to yourself?
Mm-hmm.
They have food.
Good find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good job, Mommy.
They have
What a beautiful place.
I want to say hi to my camera. It's finally alive.
How your camera's finally live. Levi's got the new camera after Daddy lost his other camera. Did you hear about that, Mommy? Daddy lost his other camera. It's under a treetop somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
He's got the new one.
I've looked and
How
looked.
many do you have? You have
Just these
3?
two.
But you had 2?
I had
Always
2, and then I broke one. And I
Oh.
always keep 2. Remember, Mommy, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Always remember that. Repeat after me. 2 is 1.
2 is 1.
1 is none.
1 is done.
And a
Let's
bird in the
go
hand
here.
is what?
2 in the bush.
All right.
Anybody else? Bracelets, necklace, Hi.
American Revolution. So feel free, you can pick up any of this stuff. This is a French flintlock musket.
It looks like a French one.
Yeah, this is a
that the Kentucky long? No, that's
This is
British.
It is a British musket. You are correct. You get an A for the day so far. And then the one above it, that is a rifle.
And this is the Kentucky long rifle.
Well, actually, no Kentucky these days. This is 1782-ish, but it is a rifle. Yeah. And a lot of early rifles done by Germans, and they use a short-barreled rifle. And so you see the barrel get longer and longer.
Don't stick that in the lemonade.
Yep.
Move the thing over so it's not.
Yeah. That's
Brush the ice off the table.
yeah, brush the water.
Some weight to
down.
them. I have a
That's okay. Not a problem. Just brush it off the table. That's fine. That's the beauty of working outdoors. Yeah, so muskets, smooth bore, smooth on the inside, like a shotgun barrel, and very heavy ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say these are.
That's about, this is a 69 caliber, these are about 677. The musket, the British musket's about 75 caliber, much bigger. Yep, you can pick it up as well, just make sure you have something that's a little heavier than you think. So, tell you what, if you want to come over here, you can hold on to it, I don't mind.
Now they was built heavy like that because they was hand weapons once they was fired, right?
Well, it's what I tell people today to make it Joe-proof, you know, to make it very durable.
Okay.
You know, and so yeah. Now they're smooth bore. The way they would be loaded, you would have a pre-made, pre-measured cartridge. And you can see the ball is in the bottom, the powder's on top. Soldiers would reach.
You
back
carry
and-
them with you.
Yep.
This here
correct.
wadded up paper.
That's
So
your-
newspaper and stuff.
Correct. Yep. They would use newspaper, and you'd have a cartridge box on your right side. You'd reach back,
supposed to pick that up.
pull out your cartridge, rip off the top. You'd pour a little bit of powder in the pan. That's called the pan there. Pour a little bit of powder there. You'd shut the pan. That would hold the powder in, and you'd cast it about. And this is one of the reasons why they did all this drill where these soldiers would stand shoulder to shoulder. And the drill is almost like kind of like a dance move, because when you start swinging these things around, you don't want to be clocking somebody in the head with it. So that's why they practiced all that close order drill. So now you've got your charge here. You pour the rest down the barrel. Now the ball is left, and you'd often leave it in the paper because it doesn't fit closely at all. You would just kind of push it in, take out your ramrod, ram it all down. Otherwise, you have a pipe bomb and not a musket in your hands. And the soldier would come to the shoulder, and that would tell whoever's in charge that he was ready. And then give the order to make ready. Now I come to full cock. Right now it's on half cock. I'm going to go off half cock, right? Full cock, and then you say to take aim. And it's really, you know, because it's so inaccurate, I'll be very honest, I wouldn't fire like where that large tree is out there, maybe 50 yards or so. That's about as far as I would fire, honestly. More than that, maybe, but otherwise you're kind of wasting powder. A rifle, on the other hand, grooved in the barrel, that 200 yards or more, deadly accurate.
Even in its early day.
Yes. And then when you fire it, of course, very high-tech instrument. It uses a rock to operate. The flint hits the steel, and you get a spark.
Wow.
That sets off the powder. That flashes through.
How reliable was that?
It had its moments.
50-50?
Yeah, 70-30 at times,
Okay.
80-20. Your flint can shatter. It's not good at night, in the rain, in windy conditions. The other thing is, because of that, usually you didn't fire that first volley until it was going to be effective. That's one of the reasons why these soldiers stand shoulder to shoulder. It's also why they would be pretty close by our modern standards. So like the Battle of Cowpens here in the upstate takes place in a space about as long as this Greensward in about 20 minutes.
Wow.
Done. The first line, they fire a few shots, they retreat. Second line fires a few shots, they retreat. Third line, where American Continental troops trained, they fired a quick volley, and that's the other reason why you fire together. It's like a massive shot.
So you got a wad of metal hitting at you.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they would have had their bayonets affixed. Washington orders the troops in 1777 to keep their bayonets fixed at all times. Part of that is accounting. A lot of soldiers don't have bayonets. Part of that is because soldiers will use them to dig holes and roast chickens and use as a tent stake, so keep them fixed. But the other thing was to get them comfortable working around these things, loading, firing, carrying it. So you fire a massive volley, sounds like a clap of thunder, thousands of musket balls, and usually the Americans would fire what's called bucking ball. So one of these with 2 or 3 buckshot. So it's just this massive wall that hits them, and then followed up by a bayonet charge. And the men, you stay shoulder to shoulder. You never want to be the first guy there at a bayonet charge. So you just stay shoulder to shoulder, and anything in front of you.
And is that done in a dead run, like a full,
It could be,
or like a calculated run?
They might start off at march, and then they double time, and then a run. Yeah. But at Cowpens, they charged into the British troops that were there. They surrendered. They swept the field. It's a major victory.
Wow.
Rifle, on the other hand, and you could fire maybe 3 or 4 shots in a minute with this. Rifle, maybe 1 or 2 in a minute. So the British learned early on, thank you, sir. The British learned early on that all they needed to do was, once the rifleman fired, was to charge.
Rush them, yeah.
Because they had no bayonets.
None of the rifles had bayonets.
No. You do see.
Why was that?
You do see riflemen, the German riflemen called Jaegers, armed with what they call short swords or hunting swords.
So they put the rifle down and pulled out.
But generally, no. And the other thing was, here in the South, most of the troops have muskets. While some individuals may own rifles when they turned out
And
to
they're
serve.
from the back, aren't they?
Yeah, to a degree, yeah. But now when they came out to serve with the army as militia, very often they would be issued muskets. So they would rather leave theirs at home, because to get one of those, frankly, it's like the price of I'd say a car or a truck today.
Wow.
They leave theirs at home. They would be issued a musket, and General Greene always complains how these militiamen are taking muskets home with them, or they just leave them and they're all rusty and rotted, and they don't take care of them. So,
And that's the British version.
correct. That's the first land
That's awful
pattern.
pretty.
It's pretty hefty, yeah.
Very heavy.
It's and it is
Here.
it is pretty heavy. I'll be firing this a little later. Yeah. Just a blank. There you go. All right.
Daddy with the musket, don't trust me.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very
Thanks
welcome.
for letting me hold it.
I'll be right back.
You want to hold it?
So now do you have to manage?
It's like 25 pounds.
Somebody's going to start fire. I don't even know this.
Yeah, after he gets
That's like 35 maybe.
How
I don't
long
hold
do
it.
I have to do this?
This one isn't that sharp.
And so there was no battle because of the thunderstorm. Upstate a little ways, a little place called Camden. There was a battle in August of 1780. Both the British and the Americans were moving at night. Why would you march around at night? Because it's August. It's really, really hot. Nobody wants to march around during the day. So both armies are marching around at night and bump into each other. Well, they fired a few shots, maybe one, but once you do, it's pretty hard to reload. You can't see anything. Nobody had a flashlight. So they sat there and waited until dawn, about an hour before dawn. The battle resolved rather quickly when the British fired a few shots and charged the line, and most of the American troops ran away. It was not uncommon in the day. So, I've kind of reset my flint. I'm hoping it'll fire this time. Let's see.
Oh.
That's what they call a hang fire. Did you notice I had a little poof?
the delay.
And then, yeah, the delay. Very common. Not uncommon at all to have a hang fire as well. So you've really gotten a 3-for-1 treat here today. You guys have been very lucky. You got to see it all. And so that's really the reason why they would have stood so close together. Yes, sir, question?
How long would you leave it hung up before you decided
Me
to check
personally?
it? Yeah.
Quite a while. I'm okay with that. I'm paid by the hour, no rush. Yeah, and you never know. These things, and like I say, the powder is oftentimes of very poor quality. You don't know. This modern powder, of course, is much better. You do get a lot of smoke, you do get a lot of dirt. The other thing about black powder is it draws moisture once you've fired it. So now this, during the day, it'll end up being this thick, oily stuff. I have on my cartridge box a pick and a whisk. My pick is to clear out this sort of touch hole if needs be, and I'll probably wipe this down pretty hard here in a little bit. And I can brush, and there'd be a rag, you'd wipe it down. Now I also have what's called a musket tool. This is a British musket tool that I pulled out of my cartridge box, and it has a worm attached to it. I can put that on the bottom of my ramrod and draw it out. These are all period. They all did have these in the 18th century. This is a British style musket tool, except they said that these could only be issued to the sergeants because the men, if they had them, would be taking apart their weapons all the time. I was in the Army for a while, it's true. Joes do all kinds of stupid stuff. That's a universal that goes back hundreds of years. So, you got to see all the fun stuff, you got to smell the powder. Yeah. Any more questions for me? So what do you think? Would you like to tote one of these things around? I'll tell you what, they're heavy. They're a piece of furniture. Yes, sir.
Special day for us, as you all know, because today is the day that we gather to celebrate our independence. Because it was in 1776, in the summer of that year, that Arthur Middleton and 55 other members of the Continental Congress gathered in Philadelphia to sign the Declaration of Independence, thereby creating the United States of America. Now, the Declaration of Independence, you have to realize, first and foremost, this is not a legal document. It has no standing in law, not recognized in any court. What it is a statement. It is a statement of beliefs. It is a declaration of an idea, of a formation. And most importantly, it is our birth certificate as Americans. So if you would, please lend your ears to hear those words that were written some 245 years ago today. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles, and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and absurtions, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is best marked by every act that which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attention to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our immigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these assertions, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They, too, have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must, therefore, acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind. Enemies in war, in peace, friends. We Therefore, the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress assembled, appealing to the supreme judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of right, ought to be free and independent states. That they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved. And that as free and independent states, they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Ladies and gentlemen, today, let us celebrate our independence. Huzzah!
Ah! Good job. Use your arms too. Oh, yeah.
Use your arms a step. I'm gonna kill myself here. Okay.
You got this, Molly. Too wide. There you go. All right.
It's scary.
You gotta actually move it up.
How you?
All right. You figured it out?
I'm trying to watch you. Like, she
But I was like, you gotta lift it. She's like, I can lift her up. Move it. I was like, lift it and move it.
I've never lifted myself up before. I don't know. This is hard. I'm not this coordinated.
Levi, come help your mother.
Did Levi do it?
Well, he can hold the other stick so you can get up there at least. Get up there and hold that other stick for her. The stuff we do for mommy.
Okay.
You just get up there and stand for starters.
Okay.
Get your balance. No, don't go on your tippy toes. On the ball of your, yeah, there you go.
I knew your dad should resist.
All right. And hold them into your body. There you go. Catch up. Like Bright.
Okay. I'm gonna kill myself.
I can't do it. I'll break them. I heard it crack a little bit when I'm too tubby. Huh?
Here you go.
You found another one in the grass?
No, I said you said that sound was you tearing up grass.
Oh. Okay. So this is.
Ducks don't like people.
Ducks don't like people? I don't blame the ducks, Jackson. Don't chase the ducks. So how's the chickens doing? Stevie knows all his chickens. You ought to ask Stevie about the chicken.
I will record you if you lift up chicken.
No, I'm not Levi. Levi's the animal fuller with around with her.
Hey, they have a kangaroo water tub.
What we got going on here? Chicky chick, 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 chick. Jackson, don't be rough on a chicken.
Oh gosh, I found some more. Yeah.
Chicken smells like crap. It's a stinky chicken.
You good? You good? Nope, not good. So soft.
Leave that one alone.
Another one. You okay?
All right, boys, you're getting poop all over you. All right, that's enough. It's enough for the chickens. Be done with the chickens.
Not gonna mess around with the rooster.
Be done. No, no, serious. You don't mess with the rooster.
They're mean.
I was always told you don't. You leave the rooster alone.
lot of fun on a hot day.
Back here, I can get to 150 plus degrees. Or no, not 150, 130. I bet.
Pretty good exercise there too.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, it'd help
Go to the gym after this.
It'd help if the bellows wasn't leaking, wouldn't it?
What are you doing?
He is actually, he's working on a frame for a sign.
He's making these pieces.
Is this where they had the shoes for the horses and stuff like that? You had to do it here, or?
They actually never put shoes on horses here.
Oh, okay.
Because they're never out on a hard surface.
Got it. Oh, right. Got it.
Yeah, but they would use those horseshoes from Charleston to make tools and things like that. That's a big horseshoe.
Did you guys do these?
No. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
That'd be the aggravating part there, yeah.
Yeah, because
And that's brought on by the animal
Should
being
do
slow,
something for
yeah.
the garden market.
yeah.
These door handles would be, or these
It'd be really fun to have.
And that's another one there. It's a wreath hanger. It's just a little horseshoe.
Or what do you know?
Like a wreath hanger.
Sure.
So you guys sell the items you make over there in the gift shop?
Well,
Or they?
Watch you. He'll run and jump in if you get close, so just stay back. There, oh, you're scaring him. Better stop. He just get him some sun, ain't he? Getting him some rays. Look, there's another one with his head up out of the water right there. Jackson, look to your left. Oh, there's another one there.
See turtles.
Well, is that many turtles? There ain't no fish in here, is there? Till we grow that in our front room? That was a question. Oh, boys, get away from the water. They'll get you so quick you won't even react. You'll just be gone.
Not the ocean don't scare you.
Me? Yeah. It's a poplar tree. Well, I'm sure it's struggling to grow down this far south. It don't like the heat like this. Wow. This is rice stuff. Rice trunk. Rice trunks are wooden sluices. Installed in banks or dikes. Fence fields, irregular flood control. Hung on uprights of swing doors. Called gates may be raised or lowered to drain or flood a field. Oh, here you go. It's like a sluice box. Oh, Here's where they're... What they do, they don't grind the rice, but they do what now? They take the stuff off the rice? Take the covering off the rice.
I like the corn.
Interesting.
Very cool.
Shaking the rice from the straw. Oh, wow. Cutting the rice. Shaking the rice from the straw. And then we threshing floor with a winning house. And then loading on a boat. Plantation schooners. Schooners, I don't know. Did you hear I said first? You plant it first, and then you flood the field? Is that what you
Let it dry.
do?
There's a final flooding. I guess there's like 3 floodings.
There's a final flooding.
Water was raised. Water is a poured.
Flume.
Wow.
Flam. Ting tong bing bong.
And they use the canoe
Ping
to go
pong
through the
canoe.
harvest.
Meow.
Wow.
Have you ever alligator food?
Yeah. Jackson found a bunch of alligator poop.
He got pooped on by the sheep. Yeah. He's over there petting it, the sheep, and started pooping on him.
So that's what you get. You don't pat it on the butt, you pat it on the other end. God.
Only one.
Daddy pets mommy on the butt.
One, it's not bad, just one.
There you
One ginormous huge cowbunga.
Huge cowbunga turd.
Cowbunga turd? So it's like a Ninja Turtle alligator?
We found a snapping turtle. One of
The ninja, it wasn't ninja alligators, the Ninja Turtles, Calvin.
No, yeah.
Gosh. Calvin don't know nothing about nothing, mommy. Especially about Ninja Turtles and alligators.
Levi saw a snapping turtle way over there on land.
Yeah.
That turtle's still down there.
Yep.
It's been 25 minutes though.
It's been 25 minutes? We better get moving. So Molly's been drinking sangria. She's getting awful smiley. Muy bueno. She's learning. She's learning Spanish. She drank enough sangria to turn Spanish. That happens if you drink enough.
See.
See, okay, that's the only Mexican word she knows is see.
Oh, no,
What is-
no.
Sangria. She knows sangria.
No, it's okay.
Oh, sorry, picture.
Middleton Place house.
So this was the original house?
What happened here?
Fell in.
What do you mean? Collapse.
Collapsed.
How did it?
It was the old days, built out of shit brick.
Yeah. No, but
How about that sangria, Mommy? Babies are animals, Mommy. It's a lot easier looking after them if you got some sangria in you, though. Don't tear up the tree.
You're a lot more tolerable.
Cow. Let's go a little farther back. Come on.
Are they really gonna pee back?
Yeah, you can pee back here. Sure.
Gotta pee too.
You don't. Why you look awful funny peeing up here against the.
Oh, shoot. That's
Seriously?
a big. Must die.
She loosens up with sangria. What? No, don't pluck anything. Don't.
They're not poisonous.
They're not yours.
I didn't do anything.
They're not Joe's.
They're nachos.
Not you recording, Dad?
Yes, I recorded you committing a crime.
These are fluffy.
Yep.
Put them back.
So,
Fluffy. Oh, here.
officer, get a hold of Daddy. These babies are up to no good. We'll put them away and we'll throw away the key. See, if I get you put away, they'll take care of you and I ain't got to worry about you. Where'd your mother go? Oh, Calvin, we went to the left. Wow, this is pretty. Beautiful. Beautiful. What? What, boy?
Dad,
Here.
Levi said that you guys were going
Here.
right.
What?
You can do some filming. You gotta narrate it though. Okay, so what are you seeing, Tab Mavis?
Nature.
See that fish jump? Did anyone else see that fish jump?
Yeah. It was a swordfish.
That was not good.
Oh, well, it was close.
Up, there's a boat. It's small. It's a.
The boat sounds like.
What happened? Look what happened.
Something. Whoa. Whoa.
Look at all those humps. Do you think you could mow that with a riding mower?
Yeah. Well, they do. You can see the tracks.
Wow.
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 That's kind of cool.
Go out and. So there's the rice field.
I'm gonna get closer up. Still can't see it. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think you're gonna see it. This boat. I can't see the boat on the camera. As far as I can go. I said sorry to the people watching because I couldn't get close enough. I couldn't see the boat on the camera.
Did you jump here? Turn around. They gotta see you apologize. So what?
Sorry for not getting close enough to look at that boat.
We don't care about the boat.
See, in photography, Calvin, that's just excuses. When it's time to get by the boat, what do we do? What do we do, boy? You swim out there. You swim out there and you catch them.
Okay, guys, that's where the wedding
You swim out there. This is where the wedding's gonna happen? No. 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 Huh?
We weren't invited. Didn't get
How do they have a wedding and don't invite us? It's cause of them. It wasn't for them. We couldn't come. Like,
With their free booze.
so y'all want to come to the wedding? Yeah. There's no kids allowed. Oh, shoot.
I'm 25. I just feel so small.
You're 20. He's 25 and he acts 2.
You're 45.
This one wears stripes with camo. That's what I meant.
Mommy, what is the deal with you and all these faux pas? All these
Oh my God.
freaking dress faux pas. All right, so there's all kind of dress problems. There's a dress code.
You're not matching me.
There's an unspoken dress code that Mommy
Nobody
knows that
but
she don't share with
Jackson.
anybody.
Jackson.
Knows the dress code.
Yep, he's got
He's surprisingly trendy.
neon green, gray, and
So basically you got one.
he's got blue with orange.
So you got one kid that
His
glows.
shoes match his pants.
He's got one kid that we got one kid that glows in the dark, and he's the only one. What? He? What? So that's like the Mayan ruins. Get off of that.
This is brick. Yeah, I got your phone.
What is light? That's what fell apart.
Yeah, junky.
That is some junky
1900.
That's 1800s brick. So
That's so light.
yeah, that's why. Hey, don't put it back nicely where it goes. Y'all's acting like your mother. See, she is walking right up in the wedding. Well, they could have trimmed the shrubs before the wedding.
Yeah.
Why they need to trim the shrubs before the wedding? That's bird bath. Are you? All right. Well, no, we can't do it. All right. All right. That's a bird bath, Maya. That water has been blessed. We only got 2 kids. Levi. This would be a cute venue. Mm-hmm.
This would be great.
What?
If someone asked
See.
me to get married, and like wanted to get married
Thought,
too,
when anybody marry a drunken MILF,
then marry me. With a little bit of pudge. But just, you know, it's okay. Nobody's perfect.
Mommy, you're so
Hey,
cute.
Dad.
What?
Maybe we record while we find crabs tonight.
You find crabs? You want to do night recording? All right.
Yeah.
What? Calvin's got a question.
Guys, it's the river where they took the stuff.
Hang on, wait.
Took their stuff.
What's your
went
question?
I need to go poop.
Oh my God.
I need to go poop.
Let's squat right over there.
Yes, but I got a question.
What's-
I gotta go too.
Dude, put the bricks back.
Lettuce.
Dude, that's why we can't never drop our guard around these kids.
Can't never.
Because they're always going to be monsters as soon as you drop your guard. So pretty much the way we parent is we threaten to kill them on a regular basis.
Can I poop behind
And so, no, you can't poop anywhere around here. Straighten up. Yep. So you got a branch on the ground? Yep.
History happened.
Yeah, there's a lot of history went down here.
Took all the stuff
Yeah, and
to
built
the
it.
boats.
This did? This
Yes,
no, this is where the field was.
No.
The river's out there. This is where the field was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Molly. Hang on. You hear me?
This is where the river
Okay.
was. Why are there steps to go down there if this wasn't road?
They carried the rice down there. What? What? Move. Get away from the.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Get. Jackson, get back.
Get close to it.
Get back.
My belly like 3 feet long. He's a ball.
Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back, Jackson.
I see it. No, it is.
Get back. That is no joke. You stay back, Calvin. Jackson.
I see it though.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's an alligator.
Yep. I don't think that one's going to eat us, but the one that's parenting it. Yeah. No, they don't.
I can't see
No, no, just Jackson. Come
Oh,
here.
I see it. I see it. I
Come
see it.
here.
Let me get high. Hello. Ouch.
You stay right here by me.
I look at it from
Calvin, you come here right beside me and you can see it.
I look at it like.
Stand by your daddy.
Kind of boring. I just seen the gator.
Yeah.
I'm still walking.
I hope you don't like sangria.
And what?
This is so scary.
It's
Oh
a
my
little,
gosh, it's an alligator. So scary.
it's a real alligator.
It's a pale gator. Can I still walk at it?
No.
Alligator.
So let's look out there and see if we see any eyes sticking up anywhere.
She said they're solitary. Like they don't travel together.
There's a turtle over there. 2 of them.
So this is, they'd flood this for the rice.
Oh my god, they had to work in here with the alligators.
Yes, that.
My belly button hurt. No, guys. Okay.
Didn't have sangria to drink back then.
She is. I have to edit all this out. All right, come on, kids.
I'm
Let's go.
sorry, I'm ruining
What,
the
you
movie.
edited the alligator
I'm
out?
ruining
No,
the
the
movie,
mommy, the
Jen.
part where mommy's being drunk. That's what I edit out.
Goodbye, little
The part where your mother can't handle her sangrias. Jackson, get back here. Now.
Goodbye, little gator. Bye-bye. He's so cute. Bye-bye,
His parents probably ain't
A
though.
long time tonight.
That will get a cute, but his parents probably aren't.
Can't apply keto.
Yes. It's edged beautifully.
On the alligator.
Then I'll take a
Hey, be careful.
leaf blower.
Alligator's bigger than that.
Blows that, yeah, hedge trimmer's got a hedge
They do have some. Ooh, look at that weed.
right in the middle.
Someone needs to pluck that out.
Burning me up.
It is raw.
No, I'm talking about that weed. See, I wonder how they make the grass not grow here in the center. They spray it.
Round up.
It's all round up down here.
Can we go dookie?
Well, we got a child situation here. Can you make it back to the hotel?
Picture that alligator.
Oh, holy cow. Look at the size of these magnolias. Mommy, go stand next to that magnolia.
I saw an alligator.
Wow.
I saw an alligator's head sticking up over there.
Mommy's 3 foot in diameter and 20 foot tall.
No, mine is 5.3.
Oh. Hey, Calvin, I can't take this family nowhere.
Dad,
We're going home because Calvin's about to bust, literally. Oh,
Dad, flies.
Going back to the sticky shed.
going back to Sticky Shed. Okay, so we're on the beach.
Dad,
On the Dad, Jackson.
I just found an
Jackson.
alligator.
Jackson. Hey, Jackson.
I saw an
Jackson.
alligator's head.
Jackson. 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 Hey, Jackson. 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 Hey, Jackson. Hey, guess what?
Hey, you
Jackson. Jackson. Ow!
Look at his shoes. They match his whole outfit.
He's a trendy little kid, that boy is. It's a water turtle. You scared the water turtle off.
I saw another alligator. Oh my god! I saw another.
It is another alligator. Jackson, get back.
I saw a big alligator.
Yeah. The alligator's gone. Okay.
I just heard Crocodile Dundee music.
There's music. I don't remember that.
That's pretty cool. On Crocodile Dundee, they play the music.
Oh, let's get out of here. Come on. Come on, boys. There was an alligator there, but it's gone.
They're all around.
It was a little one. Yeah. The littlest kids wants to play closest to the water.
You seen some big ones?
Yeah. All right, come here, kids. You look like gator snacks. Come here.
I found 2 gators.
So black.
Quit it. Quit pulling the moss off the trees.
Soft though.
You ever seen a scary movie
I don't want to leave. 'Cause
where you got
am I
the
gonna
first
get
kid?
worse than Gria's?
The first kid in a scary movie is acting like a little brat. And the first thing the monster eats,
Oh, is there-
that's Jackson. That's right in the front of the scary movie. Jackson gets ate first.
Yeah, I see those were
But they'll chase Calvin for a while because he got a poo. So he'll put up good chase.
But the poo will.
Yeah, and Levi looks easy to catch, so they'll catch him first.
Yours juicy.
Or second. So it's Jackson, then Levi.
Jackson!
The only
Not
one makes
venture beyond that point.
the only one makes it out alive is Mommy. After much struggle.
She's so ugly.
And
they
you
don't
only
wanna
make
come
it
near
out
me.
because I'll do something heroic and throw myself to the monster so you can get out.
Hey, Dad.
That's how it
I thought
ends.
she always ate the bitchy one.
I saw a big alligator in there this morning. Never
Well, and
was
that's
there.
Calvin.
I was showing you guys it in terms of
Okay.
probably just a shoe. And this
Okay, all of them's acting.
alligator shoe.
Let's just go somewhere else. I think we'll just go away from him. We don't need him anymore. Bye, guys. See how long? They don't even notice. See, they see I went the other way and they're actually running from me. All of them's complaining about something. So my family can't go on vacations. Okay. Okay. No, no, come on. Let's talk to everybody. Come on. She's been sleeping. I drank too many sangria. I'm tired, Daddy. Huh? What?
I can hold my liquor.
You know, you've been sleeping. We've been stuck in traffic because it's Mommy's
There's
idea
nothing to do.
to leave.
Then why'd we go out in the first place?
You didn't tell me this would happen if we went out. You didn't
What?
tell me this. Here we couldn't get back in.
You never said it was gonna
I
happen.
drank too many sangria. Boo, 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 boo.
Who bought him for me?
What?
There's no more tides.
Want you to ask them?
What? All right, Calvin got something to ask y'all.
Dad wants his channel to grow because, you know, money. So he wants to ask you guys,
What did you
What?
say was wrong with my channel, Calvin?
people hate to loan, right?
What did
Everyone
you say
hates
my
to
channel was?
Old people hate
Bullying.
to loan.
Daddy's channel's what?
Bullying.
Wow.
Calvin, be
We just
quiet.
lost a bunch of viewers.
Yep. Because they didn't know my channel was boring till you told them.
And he wants to ask you guys what you guys want to see. Yeah, like, you
Gotta
want to
stick
see
to the subject
loaning?
though.
This is loaning side. No.
Calvin, ask them if they want to see Mommy pass out on the console.
Do you want to pass out on the con?
You want to
do
see
you wanna
Mommy pass out on the console? Look at Mommy. Ugh. My CP. I'm so CP. You might want to drink. She drank 2 sangrias.
Hey guys,
2. You
guys,
didn't even finish the second one, did you?
hey
Did you
guys.
finish it?
Do you guys want to watch us like search for crabs tonight?
Yep, we're searching for crabs.
Yeah. Last night we found some pretty big ones.
Pretty big crabs we found last night, wasn't it, Mommy? Mommy's out.
The second biggest one. I found
Mommy's
the-
CP. Oh, okay, here, look. There's bicyclists. They're bicycling down the road. That's the only way to get out of traffic in this joint. Bicycle down the road. Yep, she's out of here. She come in a Mercedes and she left in a bicycle. This old boy, I think his stuff's electric. No, he's pedaling. You're just coming downhill. Here's Levi the crab hunter acting like he's gonna eat a beach crab. Got myself confused. This was July the 3rd, not the 4th. The 4th is another full day, but this is the 3rd of July. So come back and we'll take up on another video and go into the 4th of July. It was a lot of fun too. I want to cover it good. I hope some of you's liking this. If not, just bear with me. We'll be back to logging videos soon. But this is my family videos, and I want to share them. I just mostly want to share them just to share them. So I got them for later on in life and things like that. So Everybody have a good one. Leave me likes and comments and let me know what's up. And hopefully I'll see you on loggerwade.com getting yourself some gear. And everybody have a good day, and don't forget to smile.